Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is May 30th, 2018, and I've got some information to help us understand why do Daniel and Revelation give varying counts of 1260, 1290, and 1335 days for the tribulation. So we see in Daniel 12:11, from the time that the regular sacrifice is abolished and the abomination of desolation is set up, there will be 1290 days. We also see in Revelation 12:5 and 6, after the baby is caught up in verse 5, it goes on to say that they had a place prepared by God so that she would be nourished for 1,260 days. So we see the difference between the 1,290 days and the 1,260 days. So there is a 30-day difference, that we need to understand. And so I've seen something very clearly that I want to share with you. Okay, and so we came to Pentecost on May 21st, and we saw an abomination. What does it say that after you see the abomination, there will be 1,290 days? From the time that the regular sacrifice is abolished and the abomination of desolation is set up, there will be 1,290 days. So we see an abomination set up on a biblical feast day, which is Pentecost, May 21st. When the abomination is set up, there will be 1,290 days. So we go 1,290 days from May 21st, 2018. This brings us to December 1st, 2021. December 1st, 2021. And I'll show you the importance of this day in just a minute. So we have our abomination time frame from May 21st, 1,290 days. But then we have from June 21st, which is 30 days after the abomination, 1,260 days brings us to the 2nd of December 2021. So we have our abomination day plus 1,290 days. 30 days later is the summer solstice. From the summer solstice, we add 1,260 days. That brings us to December 2nd, 2021. And what is December 2nd, 2021? It is the 28th day of Kislev, which is the midweek point of Hanukkah. Midweek Hanukkah is the 2nd of December, 2021. Okay, another way to look at this time frame is from the beginning of the year on March 17th, Nisan 1. Okay, we have our new year on March 17th. Then we have on the 14th day of Nisan, we have Passover. March 31st to April 1st. Okay, then if we go to the second month on April 17th, the new moon of the second month on April 17th, that brings us to second Passover on May 1st. May 1st, 2008 is second Passover. So what happens if we add 50 days to May 1st? Second Passover plus 50 days brings us to the summer solstice. And so we have a connection between second Passover, which is the feast that has not been fulfilled yet, second Passover. But we're in the year of Jubilee. So within the framework of the Word of God, there is an allowance for a 30-day addition based on the 1260, 1290 days, and we also see a 30-day addition between first Passover and second Passover. And so we're looking at the process of second Passover, which is May 1st. Adding 50 days also brings us to the summer solstice. And so we see the connection between the 1260 days, the 1290 days. There's the 30-day difference. And this is also the difference between 1 month added to bring us to second Passover. And so we have normal Passover plus 50 days brings us to May 21st, which was Pentecost. Second Passover, which is May 1st plus 50 days, brings us to the summer solstice. And so we had our major warning on Pentecost, which was May 21st, the abomination event of the Pope declaring that it is okay to be gay. And so then we have a 30-day difference. Okay, so here we have, going back to 2014, we have Obama chairing the United Nations on September 24th, 2014, adding 1,335 days to that brings us to Pentecost of 2018, May 21st. On this day, we see the abomination being set up. Then it says we add 1,290 days to that. Brings us to midweek Hanukkah, 2021. We have all of this connected to the Revelation 12 sign, a birth event in the heavens from September 23rd, 2017. We add 9 months of fetal development on the child. This brings us to the parable of the fig tree. Now from the fig tree, learn this parable. When the branch has now become tender, produces its leaves, you know that summer is near. Even so, you also, when you see these things coming to pass, know that it is near at the doors. So we have this window of the beginning of summer, the parable of the fig tree. We've got the 70 years, the generation that will not pass, but the fig tree also brings us to the time of the beginning of summer, all connected to the Revelation 12 sign, a birth event in the heavens, 9 months, bringing us to the door of the summer solstice, and the day of the summer solstice, June 21st, being the key day that links us by 1,260 days to midweek Hanukkah. So we have Pentecost, May 21st, that leads us by 1,290 days to midweek Hanukkah, and the summer solstice that leads us by 1,260 days to midweek Hanukkah. So here we have our connection from the summer solstice, June 21st, adding 1,260 days, as is said in Revelation 12:6, 1,260 days after she is caught up, brings us to midweek Hanukkah, December 2nd, 2021, the 28th day of Kislev. Now, how does this connect with everything that I have received from the very beginning? The 12th of December, 2012. 12, 12, 12. Remember my sign, my calling to this ministry from midweek Hanukkah, 2012. The 12th of December, 2012, 12, 12, 12 was 28 Kislev, midweek Hanukkah. So here we have the sign of his coming revealed. And here we have 2 different timelines to give us understanding. June 21st, 2018 is second Pentecost. What does that mean? What does second Pentecost mean? Well, it's second Passover, May 1st, plus 50 days. June 21st, plus 1,260 days, is December 2nd, 2021. That is Kislev 28, midweek Hanukkah. Then we have our timeline from 2014, September 24th, 2014, on the Feast of Trumpets, Obama chairs the United Nations Security Council. Add 1,335 days to that, it brings us to May 21st, 2018. That was Pentecost, and it was the date of the abomination of the Pope. And then we add 30 days to that, and that is the difference between the 1,260 and the 1,290 days. Add 30 days to that, it brings us to June 21st, the summer solstice. And adding 1,260 days to the summer solstice brings us to December 2nd, 2021, Kislev 28, midweek Hanukkah. So here we have our answer. Why do Daniel and Revelation give varying counts of 1,260, 1,290, and 1,335 days for the tribulation? Here is a timeline that takes into consideration all three of those numbers. The 1,335 days, the 1,260 days, and the 30-day difference, the 1,290 and the 1,260 days, and the 30-day difference between Pentecost and the summer solstice. Bringing us to the end of the 7-year timeline, the sign of his coming revealed, midweek Hanukkah, Kislev 28, December 2nd, 2021. I pray everyone is blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People, the sign of his coming revealed.